For this week's video, I decided to teach you the Arabic alphabet since we're going to learn like 10 languages. So, I would teach you more, but I'm trying to figure that out myself. So we'll just start with the alphabet because the alphabet is pretty difficult compared to like Spanish or like any of the Romance languages. So we'll start with Aleph, which is the first letter. It's a nice long ah, and every letter has 4 forms. It has its isolated form, its initial form when it starts a word, its medial form when it's in the middle of the word, and then its final form at the end of the word. So Aleph is really easy to form. It's just one really large line, and then it's one of the ones that can't connect. Oh, that was bad. So if it's in the middle, it won't connect anywhere else. So you have a little line here, and then go up, and then it's the same at the end. It can form to letters before it. It can't form to letters after it. The next one is Ba. Ba is quite different. The actually next 3 are Ba, Ta, and Tha. They're kind of the same. You have to remember in this language that dots are really important. So I'll show you how to form them. Ba is quite easy. And it's just a little line like that with a little dot. The beginning is just a very small little line up and down, and then you put the dot under. And in the middle, it's just you go up, down, and put a little dot. Don't know if you saw that. This is kind of hard to take a video of. This one is a little hump, and then a big one. And then Ta and Tha are the same. I form the same way as Ba. So there they are, right there. Pretty self-explanatory, just different dots. The next 2 letters are Noon and Ya. Oh, you're in the... Hi! There's Jerry. The next 2 are Noon and Ya. And they're kind of the same. They just have different beginnings and endings. So I'll show you right now. So here are Noon and Ya. They have different isolated forms, but their initial and medial are the same, and they just have different final ones. Noon has a dot on top, and Ya has 2 dots on the bottom. The next letter is Waw, and it's like Aleph in that it can't join on to any letters after it, and it's really easy to form. And by the way, it's a W sound, or if it's in the middle of the words, it's an U sound. So all you have to do is go like that. Then for the initial, just do the same thing. And then if it comes in from another letter, then you go have that, and then it just ends, and then it's the same at the end. Or it's just... Yep. The next 3 are Jim, like a J sound. A Ha. I don't know the differences between the H's. And then the Ka, which is a Ha. But they're all the same, their dots are just different. Here's how you do the Jim. You just go as a line and then down. And then the beginning of the word. Sorry, my hand is way in the way. You go like that. On for Jim, you put the dot in the middle. See? And the dot goes underneath. And in the middle. It's really hard to write while doing a video. And at the end, it's really fun to form at the end. Just go and dot in the middle. So if you look at Ha and Ha, they're the same. Just Ha has no dots and Ha has a dot on top. Okay, the next 3 are Dal, Val, Ra, and Zay. Oh, you're in the background. Again. I just realized that. But these are all kind of the same as well. So I'll show you. Here they are. See dal and thal. They don't go underneath the line. And thal has dot on top. Thal is the D-H-E-L. It's pronounced like a this or the. I'm not sure. And then ra and zai go under the line or over the line. And then zay has a dot and ra does not. The next letter is ta mabuta. It only has two forms, and it's only to make a noun or adjective feminine. It's the form. It looks like a mouth with two eyes, just open wide. And there it is. It's like a tail and then a mouth. The next letter is lam, which is just an L, and it's formed kind of like olive. It just has a little hook. Aquí, this is lam. It's a little hook. There's the initial, and then the medial, and then the final. I'll do the next two letters together. It's a meme and a ha. They're differently how they're shaped, but the me is like an M sound, then the ha is another H, and I cannot differentiate between any of them. Here's the meme. It's important for the meme that you go from the top all the way to the bottom. You have to do that through all of them. And then there's the ha. Looks like a ta mabuta without the dots, and then it just goes crazy right here. You kind of have to memorize it. And then at the end it's like a ta mabuta without the dots. And then the next two are seen and sheen. And so seen is an S sound, and sheen is a sh sound. And sheen, they're the same, except sheen just has 3 dots on the middle line. The next 3 are sod, dod, ta, and tha. You're supposed to put your tongue on the, like where there's a little bump in the mouth behind, and say like sod, but I can't do that. So like you're supposed to say sod, dod, ta, and za. They're easier to form than to say. Sod, dod, and ta, and tha. So, see, they each have little loops, and then dod and tha are different from the other two because of the dot. They're pretty easy to form, and they look kind of similar, but the ta and tha just have a line. Very easy to form. The next two are ein and hein. So they're like mine, 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 from the little seagulls in Nemo. They're really hard to say in a word, but they're pretty easy to form. An E, and they do some random thing like that. And see, like hein has the dot on top to differentiate it, like a little triangle, and there's the end. Okay, I'll do the last 3 together. It's fa, which is the F sound, kaf, which is it's a Q sound, but it's very quiet. It's like it's something that I can't pronounce very well. And then there's a ka, which is just a K sound, and it's pretty easy. Okay, so here are fa and kaf, and the reason why you have to know how to do meme is because fa and ka are the other way, so you have to be able to differentiate them. So like fa and kaf, fa has 1 dot above, kaf has 2. It's pretty easy. Just do the little circle throughout. Ka is a little harder. For its initial, you have to go like that, and then like that. And then for medial, you go in, up, over, and then you put there. And then the end is pretty easy. It's like the beginning. You just go up, and then you do that little thing. So I didn't think this video was going to be that long, but I wanted you to fully learn the alphabet. I'm probably off on some of the pronunciations, so if you really want to learn, then either I can teach you over FaceTime, or you can go online and find the correct pronunciations, because I can't pronounce even English that well. But that was your first Arabic lesson, the Arabic alphabet. The sheet that I was showing you I'm going to send you in your letter this week so you can look at it. And if you need help forming any of the letters, I can probably do a better job showing you over FaceTime. But I hope you enjoyed learning the Arabic alphabet. When I do other ones, I'll teach you grammar and words. Probably words for right now. Still trying to figure out the grammar. But I love and miss you, and I hope you enjoyed this.